Hey guys, welcome back to Fallout 4. Today we're going to be looking at the Ghoul King build. This build is a level 60 build with no bobbleheads found that focuses on stealth, unarmed, and its ghoulish nature. Starting with offense, the main focus of the build is on V.A.T.S, utilizing Iron Fist, Blitz, Critical Bunker, Grim Reaper Sprint, and Ricochet to teleport around, critting and staggering your enemies with every blow. So starting out, we'll take a look at the Iron Fist perk, which lets you do double melee and unarmed damage and stagger opponents on a V.A.T.S critical hit. This is really useful because it lets you kind of get in the fray and stop those opponents who would not be taken out with one or two hits and actually be able to keep spamming those punches right after you get done. Next up, we've got Rooted, which gives you 50% damage reduction and 50% unarmed damage while you're standing still, which really helps to add overall DPS into the build and survivability into the build and just kind of ties everything all together. Blitz increases your V.A.T.S melee distance and basically just makes you a superhero. It gives you a friggin' teleport. It lets you teleport from left and right all over the place. It's just the best thing that could be around. The only thing that I have a problem with really is the kind of slow time in V.A.T.S, but there's a lot of people who really enjoy that V.A.T.S play, so I figured this build would be good for that, and as you can see, it really only has problems jumping up to those higher floors. Grim Reaper Sprint gives a 35% chance to restore all your AP on a V.A.T.S kill, as well as filling your critical meter. Now this is where we really start to get into what makes this build tick, because this is part of what gives you those constant crits. The Critical Banker perk lets you save up to 3 crits and gives a chance to save an extra one when you do. This lets you do massive damage with a Rooted bonus, almost guaranteed since you seem to be standing still for every one of your V.A.T.S punches. Each crit staggers opponents that don't fall in one hit due to Iron Fist, and when you do kill your foe, if it's in V.A.T.S, you have a 35% chance all your AP comes back and you get a free crit, essentially keeping you on an endless critting spree. Now let's get into some defensive perks. Ricochet gives a chance to fire your enemy's bullets back at them, and if it kills them at max rank, it will give your critical a full meter again, which kind of plays into the whole bank thing, but isn't so important to it because of the fact that it's not necessarily as consistent, if you will. You have to have low HP for it to happen a lot, so don't bank on that because you're pretty defensive actually. The Cannibal perk lets you eat your dead foes to regain health, which is good because we have no intelligence, so no medic perks, so no extra healing, and also plays into the ghoulish theme of the build overall. Toughness, Ghoulish, and Adamantium Skeleton give you 50 damage resistance, the ability to heal from radiation, turn ghouls friendly, and take no limb damage. Mixing that with Rooted and Moving Target nets you 100 damage resistance while standing still and 100 damage and energy resistance while moving. Add in the fact that Moving Target makes you use 50% less AP while running and you'll feel like a ghoul in no time. Moving on to support perks, Sneak makes you harder to detect, while Ninja makes you do more damage while you are sneaking. These allow for more supplemental play and kind of that ghoul scare, if you will. Last but not least, we've got Idiot Savant, which basically when you get XP, it gives you 3 times XP for a short amount of time on a chance. So it's really good because your intelligence is really low, so that chance is really high, and that makes it really useful for getting up there in levels. Once all is said and done to get all those perks, you will have 9 strength, 1 perception, 9 endurance, 1 charisma, 1 intelligence, 9 agility, and 10 luck, which is basically really ghoulish if you think about it. Like, you're really dumb, you have no charisma. I kind of argue with the perception thing a little bit, but there wasn't anything useful in perception to get, so this has been my build video, guys. Thank you for watching on the Ghoul King. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, as well as subscribe and comment down below with any build ideas you have. Follow me on Twitter for more other stuff, and you guys have a wonderful afternoon.
Good job.